Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, also welcome back. Um, so I'm not starting any new LP or anything here. I want to bring you in and give you an update on my save file. I've been putting a lot of work into it recently. I really would love to have it done by the middle of next year, and I know that sounds so far away, but if you think about it, I have to like renovate all of the lots and, make over the people and things. It's a lot of work. So far, I want to kind of just give you a brief overview of what's been going on and kind of explain some things that we've been doing to make this entertaining for ourselves. I don't know how many of you guys are going to want to download this and play with it, but I'm assuming some people would be interested. And I'm hoping that a lot of you will end up really enjoying it. So I'm just going to kind of give you an overview of all of the worlds. I'm not going to make this video extremely long because it's very late for me. And I do want to get to bed at a decent hour. I do have 2 kids to take care of in the morning. So let's go ahead and get into it. So here in Willow Creek, this is the first town that you're going to notice some changes in. Now, this whole neighborhood here has been redone. People are getting moved around because we are renovating the whole entire world. And by that I mean is your Sims are probably not going to be in the worlds that they originally originated in for the beginning of The Sims 4 or whenever they came into The Sims 4, because we are giving them a whole new look and a whole new life. And yes, we're keeping the same characters, but we are fixing things, and and I say we because I have one other person helping me, but we are really taking into consideration a lot of different aspects that are kind of more in depth, and I'm not going to be able to get into in this video. But like one of the in-depth things that we've been doing is reading bios of Sim families. And so if you've never read the Spencer Kim Lewis family, you wouldn't know that Alice actually has a mom, and her name is Leslie. And she up and left when Alice was a child. It does not say that she died or anything to that matter. So here in Magnolia Promenade, I have created a massive, and I'm still creating a massive 12 unit apartment building here. And one of them, as you notice right there, is named L. Spencer. And that's actually Alice's mom. We've added Alice's mom into the world. And so now you're going to get to play with Alice's mom for the first time ever, which is so cool because it's connecting the family tree even more, but it's also giving a little bit more backstory to this family as well. You're going to notice that the Goth family has been renovated, and Cassandra's not living there anymore because we are also correcting for things like the fact that in this universe, yes, it's supposed to be a completely different timeline, but we're kind of also basing it off of The Sims 2 a little bit. There is going to be some references that you're going to notice from The Sims 2, and there's going to be some things that you're going to think, wow, that's completely different than what I expected, and that's okay. We're basing people's looks off of their favorite styles because I have a mod called Smart Sim Randomizer. It gives your Sims a favorite color, a favorite style of clothing, a favorite style of furniture, and we are basing all of our recreations of the Sims looks off of that, and also the Sims houses off of that as well. So the Goth manor still on the outside has the same look going for it because it is the Goths, of course, but on the inside it's a different story. The Spencer Kim Lewis family hasn't been touched yet, but this whole entire district down here has been renovated, as you can see, and it is looking really good if you ask me. I have built the duplex here, which is a residential rental lot. There is a little trailer here, which I have done a video for you guys on. There's also another trailer here, which has now been turned into a residential rental. And yes, Monopoly Man is a thing. And I will get into that in a minute. But there's a laundromat here, and then the Best Friends Forever is now known as the Scott family because we are changing all of the names to represent the oldest Sim in the household rather than random names like Party House or whatever else the Sims have come up with. Also, you're going to notice that the pancakes are renovated. Their whole home is renovated and looking very spectacular. So this is one whole neighborhood that's done, but I still need to do all of this. I need to make a house for that person. There's nothing there. This needs to be either demolished or remodeled or whatever. And then all of the houses around the pancakes. Now that's just one world, okay? There's a lot more that I have done for this in the background that you're not going to see today, like calculator spreadsheets kind of thing, coding of the spreadsheet to make it work so that when you guys get a hold of this, you guys can make it work for you too. There's a lot. I'm going to be doing a whole entire LP of this, but I just want to give you an overview of what we've been kind of doing. You're going to notice the Calientes no longer live here, and you're going to notice that some of the lots have been deleted. Families have been moved in from other worlds, of course, because we are moving people around, like I said. The trailer park has been created for where Johnny Zest lives, and people are moved in there as well. There is a lot of houses here that have not even been touched. The gym has been remodeled, of course, but everything else pretty much here, except for this lot, hasn't been touched at all. So I have a lot of work ahead of me here. Then in Newcrest, we do want to bring this world alive, so we've added in an entire mall. This is the Pleasance House from The Sims 2. It's been recreated for The Sims 4 and it's been placed here. The Caliente sisters actually are going to be living here, and then their mother, Katrina, for this timeline anyways, is living over here. We also have another family over here that has to do with the Elderberry family from Brightchester. And then we have some other people that have moved in over here. Here in Magnolia Promenade, we are in the works of making this a really interesting and exciting for you guys with a lot of different things. So as you can see, like I already said, this is a 12-unit apartment building here that you are going to be able to experience in the fullest of its glory. But everybody that lives here, please forgive the first rent amount. It's a mod that I have at the moment to set my rent to whatever I want. But anyways, every one of these is actually a store on the bottom, and then you live above the store, so it's very cool. This is a clothing store, and this is Bob Pancakes breakfast that I did the video for. And then we have one more lot here, which I'm not sure what's going in there at the moment. Looking at Windenburg, you're going to notice that it pretty much just looks the same, and that's because it's not renovated at all. But families have been moved here or moved out of here. And a lot of the lots have been deleted, of course. We've got new families who have moved in, and there will be some new families for you guys to explore as well when you're playing this save file. And then here in San Myshuno, things are looking different, of course. Things have not really changed too much here again. Some families have been moved around. Some families have been moved out. You know, it really just depends, but all of that will be renovated as well. Then here in Forgotten Hollow, this will be your only graveyard for the entire save file, and I will explain all of this stuff further in depth, as I've said, in a very in-depth video where it'll probably be a couple of different videos where I explain how things are going to work for the save file and all of that good stuff. I want you guys to be as informed as I can help you be informed. I will also have a Discord channel for my save file where you guys can come on, see the pictures of the progress that's being made, and also ask questions or give suggestions of things that you would really like to see in the save file as well. There's a couple of empty places, but again, just the vampires living here and a graveyard for your Sims to rest in. There is families already laid to rest in the graveyard, and again, it has to do a lot with the storylines of some of the Sims that have already been placed in the world by EA or Maxis, whatever. And we're just adding on to that and helping out the storylines to be more buffed out and to make it seem like these storylines are actually true. Again, in Brindleton, you're going to notice not much has changed other than things have been deleted, families have been changed around. We have a couple of new families living here and not much else going on here. Delso Valley has really been ripped apart. Honestly, it's pretty bad that this is all that's here. But these guys are still the wealthy family. We have a Monopoly Man, and Monopoly Man isn't meant to really be played. I mean, if you want to, go for it, but he's not meant to be played in the save file. He is living here because he is actually going to be the one who owns all of the rental lots in the world. He's like a placeholder for you. Hopefully, I don't know if you can have someone own that many, but it's going to be a real fun test to find out. Anyways, but he owns a lot of like the residential rental lots because until someone we know wants to buy one, and then you just go and have him sell it, of course. Anyways, until that happens, Monopoly Man will be the placeholder here, and it'll just be funny to see him kind of waltzing around, like doing whatever he's doing, wherever he's going, and whatever's going on. Yeah, it'll just be interesting to see him just kind of around in the town. Anyways, again, we have more families moved around here. We've also split up families that we considered to not be like they didn't really need to be together because that's just kind of weird, or like they shouldn't have been together in the first place. But you're gonna see all of this, and it's gonna be so much fun, I think, for you guys to kind of see the new storylines, see the new people that we've added in, and to really get to explore The Sims the way that I feel like you should have been able to from the beginning, when The Sims came out, of course. We also have added in a sorority and a fraternity because I think that'll be really cool to play out. We've got renovations going down here, and families are moving in and out of places. Like I said, the Elderberries have moved. They used to live here, but now they've moved over here, and they've completely got a new home. And if I was to click on this family and play as them, Rohan, I think is his name. His parents actually live in Newcrest now. So he actually has parents that are walking around, and, all of that good stuff. You're going to see that community spaces have been moved because it's just to accommodate to whatever we're got going on. Yeah, there's a lot going down in this save file, but there is a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we have to figure out, like who's going to be doing what job, and who's going to be doing what aspiration, and who's going to be moving where, because if where they're living doesn't work, then we need to move them to someplace else, that kind of thing. So it's a lot of work, and you're going to see that some of my members are getting to add Sims to the world. So like this is one of them. This is Piazza Girl. She is one of my members, and she has created a family, and we have moved them into Henford on Bagley, and I will build a home for them that is lovely, of course, and they will be part of the save file for you guys to go ahead and play with as well, which I think will be so much fun for you guys to be able to create Sims to add to the worlds. If you become a member, you get free access to that, and you get added to my Discord channel, and then I give you in the Discord channel is where you can find the little hashtag that you have to use for that. And as you know, in Tartosa, things have been moved around. I always felt like the wedding venue that was here would have felt better here. And there's going to be shops and things going in every one of the worlds. Of course, I'm just showing you a quick overview of kind of some of the stuff that has been going on. So if you know anything about Moonwood Mills, you're going to know that the Zoo family, or Zhu family, however you say this name, because honestly, we've been doing a lot of research about how to say names, okay? It's been a lot of work. Anyways, these guys, the elder, not the elder, he's like an adult, but the Volkov or whatever, he's like the adult that lives in this household. Anyways, he is like almost like takes in people that don't, like werewolves that don't have a place to stay. And so we actually made him buy these like little shacks down here, and he's actually running these shacks now for the werewolves of the world. And you're going to notice that some of our werewolves have already started inhabiting this lot, because they're newfound werewolves, or they're going to be newfound werewolves eventually. Some of the names you might recognize, some of them you might not. But yeah, it's interesting to see that, some people are getting a completely different life than what they already had. The Lum family, the dad from this family had passed away. And so he's actually one of them that is in the graveyard. He actually died of a cooking accident, I think it was. So he is actually laid to rest in the graveyard now for you guys to go see his gravestone and for the family to have that tie to him, and also for him just to be part of the save file. Is very sad to kill off the Sims, honestly, but it does really add to it, of course. San Sequoia is different, of course. A lot of the lots, like you're going to notice, are gone, but this has quite a few people in here now that I'm looking at it, which is kind of interesting. Um, but yeah, a lot of the families are kind of either stuck with their original place or they've moved. We've got families moved in here, moved all around. It's so interesting to really see this come to life because it's been so long coming. Like, I've been working on this for a while, ever since I posted that first update. And I didn't think it was going to come this far. Like, I didn't think I was going to be like moving all the households around and stuff, but eventually that's just kind of what happened, and it's been really fun to kind of move them around and get them all settled into their new places, kind of give them like a refresh on life kind of thing. um Even this world has been torn apart in a sense. Like, the Lopez family's here, and then the Deer family is here, which this is the new world if you're not familiar. It's Ciudad Emerada. It came with the Love Struck pack. And you're going to notice that the four people that lived here, they've actually been torn apart and they've been shipped off to go live other places because we didn't think that their story made them have to live together. I think that they could do what they were planning to do while living all in one household in any world that they were in. So that's kind of where we went with that. And yeah, it has been so much fun going ahead and getting this set up for you guys to be able to experience. If I look through here, you're gonna see all of the different households. I do have like this mod in my game, and I can't remember what it's called, but it makes my thumbnails different, and I kind of hate it. So if anyone knows what that is, please let me know. But these are all the families, and you're gonna notice like some things are different. Why is this his look? Interesting. Anyways, so you're going to notice some differences with the families or like the places that they're living at. And that's because they have either been moved or they've been added to to like the rotation or like the households. I mean, and it's really fun to kind of see all of the families come to life and just really get like a whole new refresh. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys what we've been up to and give you a little bit of an update on the save file because there has been a lot going on, and as you saw, like, you could literally pause the video and go back and watch and whatever. But mainly Willow Creek is the only one that has really been worked on a lot. I built a lot of these. The person that's working with me did renovate this lot, but the rest of these four were created solely by me, along with the pancake household was solely done by me. And the Goff Manor was renovated by the same person that did this, and then I did tweak it a little bit to help it out a little bit along with this one as well. Most of what you see built has pretty much been built by me, and that's fine. I'm building these, I've built this, and I built this. So yeah, if you guys want to see more in depth, I am going to be doing another one of these, maybe just mainly for my members to kind of go more in depth about some of the stuff. And then eventually it'll come out for you guys all here on YouTube. But I'm thinking that it would be kind of fun to allow my members to kind of get like free little tips and like, not tips, but like free little updates about this. Just for being a member, that kind of thing. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you guys are excited for this. Leave any comments down below of any things that you would like to see, things you'd like to see added, things you'd like to see changed. If you didn't like something, let me know. I would really like to hear you guys' thoughts. Not saying that if you say, hey, I didn't like that build and you saw it from map view, that I would change it, because honestly, these are built for specific things, so probably wouldn't get changed. But just constructive criticism would be great. Let me know. And I would love to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys think that you guys would play this, let me know, because I'm really curious to know how many people are actually going to download this and try it out, because I think it'll be really fun to all be trying it out kind of together at the same time. Or like, you get what I'm saying. Anyways, I just want to give you guys a quick update on this, because it has been a long time coming, I think, and things are starting to kind of settle down with like the initial information. Now it's more so of the nitty gritty of like building and changing the Sims looks and things. So yeah, I will be getting into that more and more in depth, and I will keep you guys updated as much as possible, like I said. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, and give it a thumbs up. It really means the world to me, and it helps my video be seen by others, so more people can find my save file and be excited for it just as much as I am. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.